Okay, so this is one of the deals I was talking to you guys about. This is the one where I bought it for $1,000 or $3,000. This is the check. I always say 45,000. It's actually $48,000. That's the profit I walked away with. You'll see the date here. This was in 2004. Okay, let me show you some of the documents here. Now this is the one I foreclosed on. I try not to foreclose.
Remember I asked, when George was talking, I said, George, you're giving away my secrets. He understands what I'm saying. That's why he's done it. That's why he was able to relate. I haven't talked to George. I only knew he did one deal. We were gone from each other. And then he comes up and says, wow. George didn't sit in the class like, you know what's really great? I gotta say this. George,
here, why don't you use this?
George didn't sit down in the class. Did you sit in anybody else's class that taught this? What made you go? What drove you, man?
I needed to do it. I had to do it.
You had to do it. Now, see, you guys are very kind. I want to get to the core. I want to be down into his bones. Why did you have to do it?
Let's talk about bones here. Let's not talk about bones.
I'm the bone grinding.
Guys, here's the thing, is once you find a system that works, you just repeat it. The key is finding the system, and I was dying to find a system that very few people were doing. Everybody out there is teaching you the same stuff on foreclosures. The same stuff. This one thing makes you so different that you can be able to get a lot more deals. I'm telling you right now, all you need is 2 deals a year or less to make a good living on doing this. So this document is a trustee's deed upon sale. This is the document you get when you go to foreclose on someone. Nobody bid at the sale. You'll see here the unpaid debt was 105. Okay, this is all the unpaid debt on the note that I owned. I owned it for little, for what, $3,000. Okay, this is what it went for. That's why nobody bid on this. Okay. This is the NOD we filed. This is the person I hired to do the foreclosure. Okay, it's a friend of mine. And that's the NOD. This was filed in 2003. Okay, that's just when after I met Terry. Okay. You'll notice here it says the amount of $21,000 is what's unpaid. That was just the unpaid balance. Okay, not the whole note. Okay. You'll see my name there. Now, since then, I started using corporations. This I did in my name. Okay, this is the one where we filed notice of trustee sale. Now, who does all this work? Do we do all this work? No, the foreclosure company does all this work, right? I just keep it for record. I'm not sure why, but to show off, I guess. Okay, this is the proof of publication. Okay, that we did all the right publication, all the right stuff. The mailing. Okay. This is when we hire the company to do the foreclosure. They make you sign this document called substitution of trustee.
Does that all look familiar to you guys? Did I talk about substitution of trustee? George is just doing the same in the model.
Okay. This is the same stuff, guys. This is the same stuff. Here's what's going to happen. In the next 60 days, 90 days, 120 days, you are fighting a really bad enemy. Who's that enemy? Your mind. Your mind, in the back of your mind, you're thinking, you're skeptical. In the back of your mind, you're thinking all kinds of things. If you don't get a deal in the first 30 days, 60 days, guess what? In the back of your mind, you're going to start thinking, oh, this doesn't work. Or you're going to think, oh, this is too much work. I'm telling you something. Once you find that deal, all that will go away. You'll become a believer. Okay? Once you become a believer, all the doors open up. The key is to set the right mindset from the beginning and be a believer from the beginning. Know, and I mean it, know, make sure every cell in your body knows that you're going to get a deal. Okay, this stuff works, guys. The only problem is that, are you willing to do the work? That's what it boils down to. Okay? I don't know what areas you guys all come from, but here's the thing. In your area, you can systemize it even more. Because Terry gave you the formula. There might be some kind of service in your area that even gives you additional work or does some service for you that makes it even more exciting. But Terry is giving you the formula. Okay? Some of you might be slightly confused, and that's okay. That's why Terry is offering his cell phone number. Okay? What you guys need to do is do step one. What's step one? Exactly. What are the 5 questions you ask? Okay? Make sure you review your notes and always call Terry, okay? The formula is there. I've known him for, I keep saying 4 or 5 years, whatever it is. Whenever I have any question, he's always there to answer. If I'm working on a deal, he's always there. Anytime I've called him, he's always there. Okay?
Yeah, it works out.
Okay? So I want you guys to seriously consider being persistent. And I keep saying that. Be persistent. I don't want you guys trying this for a week, 2 weeks, and say, you know what, I give up. Because once you find that bank, once you find that resource, it's all about just turning it's all paperwork, guys. It's all paperwork. There is no owning properties. You'll find out, like he said, the last exit strategy, the last one you want to do is own the property. You're playing with paper, guys. You're shuffling paper and making money. Okay? That's why I like this system. It's because it's just like being the bank. You're playing with paper. Okay? There is no tenants. There is none of that stuff. That's the worst case scenario. Okay? And I love it. Okay? So let's all give him a round of applause. He did a great job. Done.
I'll say one thing and we're done. I know some of you got to drive. It's 4:05. Let's change the pattern of taking a seminar, getting excited about it for a week or 2 weeks, and then just going on to something else. Let's make this thing work, okay? Let's make it work, and let's see if you guys can gain some ground and become successful. The last thing, it hurts me. I had 23 students that joined. Only one left was Holly. Last girl standing. She makes the money. I feel for those other people. They paid 25 grand. That's gone. Kissed it goodbye. They gave up. I told them the same thing. Keep me forever. I work with Robert Allen. Robert Allen has a group of people. I work with 12 of those. Jim and Zinni may be the only ones. There may be 2 people on the call tonight. I have 12 people, only 2 on the call tonight from that group. Then I've got 12 of you, 13 of you, George's group. I wonder what's going to happen a year from now. Who will still be standing? It won't be because I quit on you. It'll be because you what on me? Quit on me. Don't quit. Winners never quit. Quitters never win. That's it. Let's get out of here.